We have been on a hunt for giant trolls, and you wouldn't believe what we've found. We've just spent a fabulous couple of weeks in the beautiful Scandinavian country of Denmark. Did you know that Lego originated in Denmark? We spent an incredibly entertaining and creative time at the House of Lego, the home of the brick. We have been giant troll hunting.
I see a hand.
And we've been all over Denmark discovering these lovable, friendly trolls. And because I discovered that I'm officially 2% Viking, I've been out to discover my maritime heritage. So let's get started. No children's book would be complete without a visit to the original Lego house, home of the brick. The children made posing on bricks look so easy. It wasn't.
Will you take the picture?
Inside was a Lego wonderland for children and adults alike. This giant tree went up 3 floors. Each bough presented a different fantasy scene. The Lego tree made of 6.3 million Lego bricks, and it took about 24,000 hours to actually make it. An actual injection moulding machine heated tiny granules and popped out bricks and packaged them. I touch the machine, next minute I come out with my own official Lego. There are 915 million plus unique ways to combine them. 3 menacing dinosaurs and their offspring were made out of Duplo, Lego and Technic pieces. Coloured zones with tubs of Lego pieces invited you to be creative. But for filming purposes, I prepared this earlier just to save time. Hard to know who's having the most fun, children or parents or grandmas. Even the helpers looked happy. I was able to chat, and I loved the Lego approach to learning and play. In the History of Lego section, a quite incredible story of carpenter Ole Kirk Christiansen, creating the first wooden toys, then the brick, just to earn some money. 4 generations later, a multi-billion-dollar company. This is the era of Lego that we were involved in with our children. Even the lifts on Lego are cool. Cities, landscapes, fantasy scenes, all in such incredible detail. We even attempted some stop frame animation. Not exactly an Oscar-winning movie, but hey, we had fun. I'm building a racing car with speed, aerodynamics and safety and efficiency top priority. So Paul's created a robust all-terrain vehicle. Pamela has created the ultimate speed machine.
Pamela's looks better, but not as fast.
It was a digital interactive experience. Technology enabled us to download our achievements. 4 hours absolutely flew by. The Lego legend lives on. As I've been doing my research in Denmark, Danish history seems to be rife with myths and legends, and particularly about trolls. And it appears they're quite mean and nasty and generally annoying to human beings. I've also happened upon a Danish artist, Thomas Dambo, who has taken this concept of trolls And he's creating giant ones out of recycled wood and materials. Like the mythical trolls, these are hidden in mystical places. But unlike the old trolls, these ones are meant to be found. And so I had the thought that my characters would go on a troll hunt through Denmark. So that's exactly what we've been doing. We've been troll hunting through Denmark. And in the process, we've been discovering some beautiful places, forests and lakes. But when we've been really lost, we've discovered beautiful people that have been helping us to actually find the trolls because they know where they are. I see a hand. We found Oscar under the bridge. It's totally cool. Little toad. Troll number 2. Trying to visualize the characters. 7-year-old, what would he see from here? Wake up, Louis.
I don't think we would have heard that.
Wake up, Louis! Found troll number 4. The whole thing with the troll trail is that we actually don't know where we're going each time. They really are hidden in forests and by lakes, and so there's general directions, but pretty much you just have to keep hiking until you find them.
Who's that walking on my bridge?
It's got me! The troll would always be looking straight up because there was magnificent trees, but if that was the case, you'd never see his face. So he put the mirror in his hand so that you can see his face. Oh, there it is. Oh, there he is. This is a really important visit today. It's to the Viking Museum at Roskilde in Denmark, because I found out with a DNA test that I'm 2% Viking. And so I've come to discover my roots at the Viking Museum here in Roskilde. Apparently you get to watch the boat build, the shipbuilding, and try on all sorts of things. So I am keen. It was so good to get a Danish perspective on this early Viking history. A strong, resilient, tough people whose lives were based around the sea. In the museum, we saw the remnants of 5 Viking boats sunk at the neck of the harbour, presumably to stop enemy ships coming in. Faithful replicas of these boats bob on the water in the harbour outside. We watched similar techniques being used to build modern versions of these boats. Sarason has been building these boats for 40 years, mastering the special clinker style of overlapping the boards. I was especially taken with the idea that the boards are very thin to make the boat flexible and light. Watching Sarason work and listening to him talk about what he does, his skill and the connection with what he does is very evident. I just love seeing that passion.
All these things, you have to be part of it, kind of.
if you want to understand it well. For me, it's very motivating just to see a picture of a boat I want to build. Yeah. But we are so lucky, the two of us, so we have this opportunity to build this boat because it's a
unique project.
Yes, and the lines and the form and everything is just beautiful. And smell the wooden
For him, it's so much more than just a wooden boat. This is a living part of his heritage, and it's a thing of beauty. Sitting in one of the boats and having a Viking like Michael explain the way they sailed was impressive. I'm going to make my own Viking ship, so I've got this. I'm going to mark all my angles. Me playing at building a toy boat? Well, that put the whole boat building process into perspective. This puppy's going to sail. So I actually made this previously so that you could see the finished product. It's ready to sail. By the campfire in costume, my imagination lit up. I became at one with my Viking ancestry. I'm getting seasick. It felt like stepping back in time. Months ago, when I started researching the Denmark novel, I read about trolls, so the ancient and the modern, and it kind of fascinated me. What started historically as mythical and mean and nasty has transitioned to become like this really lovable element of modern Danish culture. And so that transition fascinated me, and so I had to go on a troll hunt, and so would my characters. The truth is, I've now spent so much time hunting giant trolls and everything in between that I found it difficult to create an effective plot with the necessary plot twists that will make an engaging story. Then I have to ask the question, how many trolls before it's too many trolls? My main aim with these books is to help children discover these different countries. I want them to, in this book, I want them to discover how cool Denmark is, and through the children's adventures. But then the issue is, how many places do we discover before it becomes too much of a travelogue? In this video, we've done like 2 or 3 features, but the book will have so much more. But you've got to include these. Another thing is that our living situation keeps changing, and I have found that that interrupts the daily flow of writing. It's made me realize how important it is to have that daily flow. But I do feel that things are changing. I need to get this book finished and off to my editors and my review crew, and then we're off to Sweden for a week or so. You might already know that as well as these videos on YouTube, we're doing regular quick reels on Instagram at 2 Reids on the Road and Facebook at Reids on the Road. So come along and enjoy the journey with us. So for now, it is farvel or farewell from Denmark.